start today's practice on the top of the mat in Tadasana. Slightly tucking the chin in and allowing the energy to flow up from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Let's ground down and concentrate on your breath. Slow and steady. Today's practice is going to be restorative, perfect before bedtime. So we're going to do a lot of forward folding and long held hip openers. Let's start here with half sun salute. On the next inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Try to keep your eyes closed. And then swan dive forward very slowly. No need to rush right now. Halfway lift, fingertips onto your shins. And exhale, dive down. Bend the knees as much as you need. Relax your head. You can even touch down with your hands or rub your elbows. Every time you inhale, feel your belly. And when you exhale, pull it back. Engage in the bandhas. On the next inhale, release your hands down, lift up, and exhale, dive down, bend the knees again, and slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time, enjoying this roll up. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Open up your chest. Open up your arms a tiny bit. And exhale, hands at your heart. Bow the chin in. Try to think about your day. Let it go. Be present here. On the next inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And exhale again to swan dive. Halfway lift the flat back here. Exhale, release. Plant your hands down. Step the feet back into our plank pose. Brief moment. And exhale, knees, chest and chin first. And slide forward into a sweet cobra. Opening up the chest. Stay here for a while, savoring this heart opening. Exhale, release down. Try to place your fingertips down onto the mat, a few inches past your mat. Inhale, reach up, variation of cobra. Exhale to dive down, relax. Again, inhale, wave up, press to the top of your feet. Exhale to lower. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Joyful breath. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders and press back into an easy child's pose. Relax. Press into the hands, come up into our fours. Onto hands and knees. a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift to look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin the chest, engaging the bandhas, inhaling, exhaling. Last one here, in and out. Good. Let's place our forearms down and slide your legs back, coming into Sphinx pose. Just for a few moments, allow the body to rest and embrace these moments, these very restorative moments. Release all the way down, press into the hands, tuck the toes, our first downward facing dog. So here, let's move gently and slowly, pedaling one foot at a time, super slowly. You might have been rushed the whole day, so take your time here. Just feel the move. Feel the opening, and most important, feel the breath. On the next inhale, bring your feet together, sweep the right leg high, really high, so high that you bend your knee and stack your hip. And try to see if you can point the knee up as much as you can, and maybe look underneath your left shoulder to see your own toes. Let's straighten in and square the leg. Look forward, place this foot in between the hands. Coming up into a warrior two. Giant breaths. On the next inhale, reach your arms all the way up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Twice more, inhale, reach, exhale to press down. Inhale, reach, exhale to press down. Let's bring your hands at your heart. Try to see if you can twist slightly to the right. Hold here for a moment. Twist back to the center, and then press your hands, pointing your fingernails up, like you're pushing two walls away. Hold it. Reach all the way up. Point the toes towards the front of the mat, and then dive down into our forward fold. Relax here. Let's lift back up, walk the hands to the right. Let's lift our left heel off the mat, lower down your left knee on the ground, point the toes, and take giant arms back like peaceful warrior. Opening up, reach your left arm up. Exhale, release, plant your hands down, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. So because this practice is restorative, we want to do a lot of vinyasas today. Just a few and very gentle. On the next inhale, feet together, left leg rises. Bend the knees, tuck the hip. One more time. Try to point the knee high and see if you can see your own toes looking underneath your right shoulder. Let's straighten and square the leg. Look forward, back, into warrior two. Tuck the foot in. Ground your back heel and come up. Energy, but not tension. On the next inhale, reach all the way up, straightening the leg. Maybe look up. Exhale, warrior two. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, press your hands in front of the heart and slightly twist to the left. Holding here for a moment. Back to the center, like you're pushing two walls away. Engage your hands. Back to warrior two. Try to point up your fingernails as much as you can. Coming back up, reach your hands up, straightening the legs, spin your front foot and dive forward. Wide leg fold. And just tangle here. We're gonna add on this time. Not yet. Keep savoring this fold. And if your head touches the ground easily, you can bring your feet closer. Minimize the tension in your low back. On the next inhale, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Keep your left hand where it is and lift up your right hand. Reach up. Twist in here, square your hips. And then reach forward, bicep along the ear. Release. Change side, right hand under the shoulder. Reach your left hand all the way up. And then reach it forward. Nice. Fall all the way down, maybe deeper this time. Sweet and gentle moves. Let's come back up, walking the hands towards the front of your mat. Spin the feet, lower your right knee down this time. Point your toes, giant arms, take you back all the way down like peaceful warrior. And all the way to the front, tucking back toes under, coming back into downward facing dog. Let's take a very sweet vinyasa from here, coming forward, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest and chin. Slide forward, cobra, sweet back bend. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. All the way up and back. Let's walk the hands halfway through the back of the mat. Pausing for a moment, savoring this version half downward facing dog. Come up onto your tiptoes and tiptoe walk to the center of your mat. To meet your hands, take a halfway lift. And exhale, release. Bring your hands under your feet and fold. No tension in the neck. No tension in the jaw. Release your hands. One more time. Bend your knees a lot and slowly roll all the way up. Take a few moments in your mountain pose. And the next inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers or release the index and cross your thumb. Bring your feet slightly closer together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend, crescent over to the right. Inhale all the way up. Exhale over to the left. Pull the belly in. All the way up. Try to move backwards. Just a few inches. And release your hands. Keep a slightly back bend here. When you dive down, coming back into our forward fold. Every time you need to bend your knees, please bend your knees. Let's step back into downward facing dog. On the next inhale, feet together, look forward, bend your knees and take a step forward to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you're there. Exhale, release. Root to rise, reach all the way up. Hands on your heart. Release your hands down. Let's take a big step to the length of the mat. Heels in and toes out for Skandasana. Bend first a little bit to each knee, just to create some motion in the joints. Whenever you feel ready, generously bend onto the right knee. Left toes are pointing up, hold here. Maybe slightly twist to the left. Move all the way to the left this time, hold it. Maybe adding the arms, move over to the right. Reach your right arm forward, right hand down, left arm up. Hold it. Just one more breath. And all the way to the left. Left hand reaches down, right arm reaches up. Release, spin everything to the front of your mat, stepping back into downward facing dog. On the next inhale, feet together, right leg rises. Step this foot forward for pigeon pose. Right ankle behind the left wrist. Lower down. Make sure that your hips are squared here. And if you need to prop yourself up with a cushion or a block or a blanket, please do it. It's not cheating. just embracing the pose better. And just fold forward. And let's stay in this pose for a few moments. I'm going to be still here. And I will cue to come up. Allow the hips to sink down deeper and deeper. Embrace any kind of emotion that comes up. Embrace it briefly and then let it go as you're letting go your day. Start coming up. Some arm strength. And we're going to slide the back leg forward, bringing your knee right on top of the right. Coming into Gomukhasana legs. It's one of my favorite poses and favorite hip opener here. If you know that your hips are flexible and you want to fold forward, please do it. Otherwise, you can stay here, seated, just enjoying this sweet and juicy stretch. Now fold. And this is one of the poses that you could keep it forever. Such a great sensation. Up, release your legs. You can drop the knees from side to side. Any kind of tension came up. Let's back up into downward facing dog. Same breathe sequence over to the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. And step the foot forward into pigeon pose. Round down your hips. Whenever you feel ready, either stay here, but I encourage you to forward fold. Allow the body to relax, to soften. It's so good sometimes to pause for a moment and listen to our body. What does it mean? What does it want? Sometimes you just need very gentle yoga. Slowly, let's swing the neck forward and press the knee right on top of the left. Try to see if you can squeeze your heels in towards the body. Hold here if you like, or fold it forward. Either way is fine. Just find your edge. Do what it works for you. Remember, yoga is not a challenge. It's just a way to feel good, especially after a long day. And here you want your belly to be soft, your facial muscles to relax. Let's come back up. Place your feet down onto the mat and drop the knees once again, side to side. Coming up into our downward facing dog. And this is gonna be our last one. So enjoy it as much as you can. Come high onto the tiptoes and place your knees down. Let's come here into a toe stretch before we move onto our back. Just sit onto your heels. If this is bothering you a lot, just come to a kneeling pose. It's okay, it doesn't matter. And place your hands onto your thighs. Close the eyes. You might have tired feet. It's a good way to relax them. Let's release and let's come onto our back. So here, with your knees bent and the feet flat onto your mat, press onto them and lift your hips, move them all over to the right. Then try to move your chest and your ankles over to the left, forming this crescent shape. This can be enough for the most of you. Otherwise, you can reach your arms up, grabbing the hold of the elbows, and maybe crossing the right ankle on top of the left. Relax in this banana pose. Really find side bending really restorative for my body. Maybe it can be the same for you. Relax your face. nothing is working. This is totally passive. Let's do the same pose over to the other side. So coming back to center, press once again onto your feet. Shift your hips all the way to the left, ankles and chest to the right. Maybe crossing the ankle on top of the right. Maybe reaching up with the arms. Let's release and move into our deserved Shavasana. So extend your wings wide, palms are facing up. And here I'm going to ask you to, one more time, to let go of your day. Breathe it out with one breath. While you're breathing in, embrace this practice. Integrate the work we have done. And pay attention on what is shifted. Not only on your body, but also on your mind. Where I'm gonna leave you. So take your time for your Shavasana. I really thank you a lot to practice with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good rest. Namaste.